Hello, lifers. This Sunday, June the 7th, we have a opportunity to start meeting together again. The county has relaxed its requirements ever so slightly, and so there's an opportunity to gather in really small groups, but at least it's an opportunity. So we're going to take advantage of it. Let me tell you how it's going to work. At 8 o'clock and at 9 o'clock, two different service times, we're going to have about a 45-minute time to share together, pray together, and just see each other face to face. Well, sort of, because we've got to have our masks on so we can see eye to eye at least. The catch on this one is that we can only have groups of 25 or less, and that includes whatever staff are running the event. So we're going to send out an RSVP, and that might be accompanying this video for you to fill that RSVP out and get your name listed for either the 8 o'clock or the 9 o'clock gathering. Now, I know you're doing the math. If there's only two gatherings, it's only 45 at the most people that can attend. That's true. That's really what we can do right now. But at 10 o'clock, we will be holding our normal live stream service. And I know last week there was a little bit of issue on where that live stream could be viewed, and we'll get you the accurate link so that you won't miss us. So there will be some requirements, however, when you come. We still are under the social distancing rules. We still have to be masked, and the service will be entirely outside. So when you show up, make sure you bring your mask, all right? It will help us also bring your own chairs. We don't want to have to sanitize chairs and things between the 8 o'clock and the 9 o'clock gathering. So bring your lounge chairs, your folding chairs, bring them with you. You can bring your children, but they've got to stay with you. We aren't allowed to have the kids running around and interacting. I know it's sad, but it's just the way it is right now. So if you want to bring your kids, you can bring your kids, but they must stay with you. Upon arrival, we'll have you in places where you can sit and you are properly distanced, and then we will have some time to share together, to pray together. Unfortunately, we've been told that because singing projects your breath that can carry things quite a distance farther than 6 feet. We're being discouraged to do that right now. So it'll be mostly praying, sharing, and just for those that need a connection, that want to be together. So that starts this Sunday, June the 7th. So watch for the RSVP link. Get that filled out. It's kind of a first come, first serve thing. So make sure you get in there. There'll be one at 8 o'clock, one at 9 o'clock, and then the normal service live streamed at 10 o'clock. If you're somebody who's vulnerable to COVID-19, then it's probably best to stay home still. We know that there's a lot of concerns, and we just don't want to put anybody in danger. So if that's you, then go ahead and stay home. We'll miss you, but we'll get to see you on live stream. Okay. There's one more thing I want to tell you. Last week we recognized we did have the issue with our tech and had to switch over from our normal live stream to YouTube. Now, when that happened, we tried to notify everyone of the change, but here's the catch. We only could notify those whose information, especially your cell phone information to receive a text, was accurate in our database. So this is why we do connection cards. It's not just so that we can look every Sunday and see what the numbers were, but this is our mode of communication. If we don't have your information, there's no way for us to contact you if something does come up like it did last Sunday. So we're sorry that some of you got missed on that one, but you can fix that, and we need you to fix that. Go on the website and go to the connection and prayer drop-down menu, click that, and it will give you a virtual connection card. Make sure your information is all filled out in there and it's accurate. I know some of you don't have texting on your phones. I've heard of at least one person that's the case. Then just write in there that you don't have text, put in your email, and we can contact you by email. Okay? That's really, really important that that happens so that we can keep track of everyone, or not keep track of you, but connect with you when we need to. Also, it's important that in our database, if you don't fill it out over a period of time, our database will automatically delete you because it thinks you don't attend anymore because it's not getting your connection card. So to keep on the list, you've got to regularly fill out that card so that our database doesn't think you're MIA and take you out of action. Okay, so that will help you a tremendous amount. It will help us too, especially if we know you are a part of the body and we know you're with us, but we don't have your info correct, and so we've got to go searching all over. And if you have a lot of people that we have to search for, it makes it kind of tough. So let's make it easy on everybody. Fill out the connection card, make sure it's good, and we'll be able to contact you if some kind of change needs to happen, like happened last Sunday. All right? Love you guys. One last thing before I check off. We all know we're in crazy times. And there have been lots of questions, especially after the horrific killing of George Floyd and then all of the rioting and protesting. Well, the protesting's been fine, but the rioting's not fine. That has occurred after that. On my podcast, Life 66, this week I will be creating a teaching on Jesus and racism. You may not realize that Jesus taught and modeled a lot of anti-racism teaching. And I want to spell that out for you in this podcast. So make sure you tune in to Life 66 and wherever you go to get your podcast on iTunes or on SoundCloud. And look for either my name or that title, Life 66, and you can get that teaching of Jesus and racism this week. All right? Love you guys. Looking forward to seeing a few of you, at least on Sunday morning. Otherwise, we'll keep doing what we're doing, keep loving Jesus, keep loving people, and making sure that we are salt and light, making the most of every opportunity. So take care. Talk to you soon.